Good afternoon and welcome to LUTV's coverage from Pride Park this afternoon for Derby County against Leeds United. A fantastic, tremendous atmosphere here. Hopefully that's getting through to you at home. And we'll start with the team news that we brought you a short while ago on LUTV, and that is that Leeds United are unchanged this afternoon. So Bailey Peacock-Farrell starts again in goal. Back four then of Luque and Gaetano Berardi, Liam Cooper the captain and Barry Douglas. Three then across the middle, Phillips, Saiz and Click, Hernandez, Roof and Alioski leading the line. And on the bench for Leeds this afternoon, as we see our first sight of the two teams just emerge from the tunnel down to our left-hand side here inside Pride Park. Jamal Blackman, the substitute goalkeeper, Patrick Bamford, Tyler Roberts, Pontus Janssen, Jack Harrison, Lewis Baker, and a big afternoon for Jamie Shackleton, the teenager born in Leeds, who's named on the bench this afternoon as well. So the two sides out in front of us now. Derby County in their familiar all-white shirts, black shorts and white socks, and Leeds United unveiling their new away kit for the very first time this afternoon. Thoughts on that first of all, Eddie Gray?
That looks okay for here, Michael, it looks okay. You know, first time we've seen it.
Well, it's gone down a tremendous hit with supporters.
Bit psychedelic, I think.
Bit psychedelic. We should write that down and sit on the front of the club shop. Eddie Gray, bit psychedelic. Well, Derby are all in their plain white. They line up with former Leeds man Scott Carson in goal. Number 2, Andre Wisdom. 4, Craig Bryson. 5, a debut for Tamori. 6, Richard Keogh. So Tamori and Keogh will be at the heart of their defence. 7, Wilson. 8, Mason Mount. 9 and another debut for Martin Waghorn leading the line up front. 10, Tom Lawrence. 25, Max Lowe. And 36, Joe Ledley. Rouge, Forsyth, Joseph Zoon, Marriott Johnson, Bradley Johnson, former Leeds man, Alex Pearce and Mason Bennett, all named on the bench by Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard has made 2 changes then from the side that beat Reading on the opening day of the Sky Bet Championship season. That is now 8 days ago because they kicked off on the Friday night. Both of those changes in force. Curtis Davis is missing through a thigh injury. David Nugent also misses out due to a knock. So Waghorn comes in and will play up front. And Tamori, as we said, will play alongside Keogh in the heart of the defence. Andre Wisdom and Max Lowe will be the fullbacks. Eddie Gray is here, and we've already heard his view on the kit, but his view on the atmosphere here, it's absolutely terrific. Yeah,
it's always a good atmosphere when we play here. You know, it's a big fixture, Michael, this. You know, Leeds United coming to Derby County. The fans are right up for it. You know, our fans we'll get plenty of backing for the crowd away to our right in the far corner there. It's a game I'm looking forward to this because I just hope that we can start the game like we finished and started and finished the game last weekend against Stoke. And if we do that, I think we're more than capable of picking the points up here.
Waghorn plays the ball forward this time, up towards Harry Wilson wearing 7 for Derby. Little touch there for Andre Wisdom, and they're working it Derby down the right-hand side at the moment, and Leeds will need to do some defending. It's come to Waghorn inside the penalty area, and a chance in the end. It's wide of the post, and it was a good chance for Mason Mount, edge of the 6-yard box.
Well, that was a bit of worry there. The getting behind is a bit easier there. Some decent play down the right-hand side.
It was a concern for a moment. Leeds get away with it, and in the end it's just a goal kick here. But yeah, Douglas over there. Also over there was Berardi as well. Neither of them could deal with it. They're just knocking the ball about 10 yards inside the half. Now looking to make progress down this left-hand side, and it was the fullback who was making the run and is now out of position as Leeds look to try and counter-attack here with Samu Saiz, so impressive last weekend. His ball in towards Hernandez. Hernandez in turn has played it across towards the midfield, and a strike and an effort and a goal from Matthias Click again.
Yeah.
Well, Leeds are in front. We have played less than 5 minutes, and Matthias Click, as he did 6 days ago, has got the early breakthrough for Leeds.
Great finish. A nice little build-up play between Saiz and Hernandez. What a great finish, though. He picked his spot there. You know, and I was very impressed with him last week. Come into the game well, puts inside, he bends it right in the far corner.
Really good move.
Well, when he has this touch, he looks, he knows what he's doing. Calls it right in the far corner. Goalkeeper no chance.
Well, Scott Carson, a man we know all about, a man who's represented his country, a man that's had the highest honours in the game, but could do absolutely nothing about that one. What a strike, what an effort. Really did well, Matthias Click. and Leeds have the advantage. And how important, we spoke last week about Leeds starting brightly, starting with energy, starting with verve and pizzazz. Luke Ayling heads the ball clear, back in there by Lowe. Bit of head tennis at the moment, and Leeds look to come away with it with Calvin Phillips, and a little touch from Click. And here's Saiz, takes it on the chest on the halfway line, plays it out wide now to Alioski. Alioski lines up.
He should have waited. Douglas was on the overlap there. He should have just played with. I mean, Barry Douglas is saying to him, you know, run at them. That was a bit ambitious, that, you know.
To try and break here, and Lawrence has gone tumbling down. Referee sees the free kick there. Now this one's a dangerous position. This is right on the edge of the penalty area as Tom Lawrence, I think he was looking for it a little bit, certainly tumbled like he was looking for it, but I think it was a free kick.
It was a definite free kick, you know, he was through, you know.
He went over rather acrobatically, but he got his free kick. That was the right decision, and now Leeds need to make some right decisions in defence here and need to retain their concentration. Fourth man is guarding here against Joe Ledley, who's also stood in the ball, and it's straight at Bailey Pickford, Farrell, and in. And Derby, with Tom Lawrence, have got a level up.
I think the goalkeeper will be disappointed. I mean, you said it yourself, Michael. The ball was moving a bit, but it was straight at him. I mean, I think he'll be disappointed, you know, that the ball ended up in the back of the net there. The ball was moving a bit. We were right behind it, but it was right at him, you know. That's gave them a lift.
Tremendous lift.
There was a man that won a free kick that scored it as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tom Lawrence it was with the strike. And I think, as you say, we're getting the benefits of this replay now on the big screen in the stadium. And it did move in the air as it went up and over the wall. The wall didn't really do their job there. Throw in, which Hernandez and Ayling have now combined. It's with Ayling and then back to Hernandez. Hernandez ball in towards the penalty area, clicks inside. Here's Hernandez again. Hernandez gets the ball back and arriving at the far post.
Great play.
Barry Douglas plays that ball forward, looking for Hernandez. He's onside, Hernandez. Few looked across to the assistant referee on this near side. Ball is cleared by Derby, only as far as Douglas again. Great ball that from Douglas. Picked out Alioski, ball in towards the penalty area, looking for Kamaru Zena! And Kamaru makes it 2-1 to Leeds!
Great goal, great ball in. Great header though, I can see right away, Kemar Roof's good at that, you know, he's good near Kemar Roof. And it was a great header. Just talking about heading it back when it came from, and he did that, exactly. Great goal, great header.
Really good ball, it's the Douglas ball that sets things going here from the halfway line. Alioski over on that far side, inviting looking cross, and this header, Eddie.
It's a great header. Great header.
Just hangs in the air, Kamaru, and just loops it up over the outstretched arm of Scott Carson, a man who made his Leeds United debut against Manchester United, but he can't keep out Kamaru. Leeds, though, have one possession back here with Matthias Click. That's a nice ball. He's picked out Saiz. It's off and running and away from Lawrence and strikes. Fizz the effort towards Scott Carson, who makes the save.
He's running right, you know, Saiz,
Lawrence, the only way he felt he could get on the ball was to try and chop him down from behind. He missed that. And they're bringing the ball forward, and they've got a bit of time and space. The ball is with Harry Wilson. Wilson plays a great one into the penalty area, and in the end it was whipped across goal by Mounts and wide of the post. And well, Waghorn was arriving as well and couldn't get on the end of it.
He should have scored.
Mason Mount with the initial effort, and Martin Waghorn sliding in.
Good play. It was good play. Bit slack for us though. Yeah, he's got to score there, hasn't he?
Here is Lawrence again now. Lawrence plays the ball out wide to Wisdom, the fullback. Wisdom is just in front, edge of the penalty area, level with the edge of the penalty area. He plays that ball back, and now it goes in towards the area via Keogh, in towards Lawrence. Lawrence up against Calvin Phillips here. Lawrence does get his cross in, and a chance, and it's wide. And it's wide in the end, I think, from Craig Bryson, who never really got a hold of the shot.
No, it just came at him so quick, but he did well to get the ball across the box there, Lawrence. It just basically hits him, I think.
Took a little deflection on the way through.
Yeah, see, maybe they just put him off.
They were expecting a big crowd. We don't know the exact attendance figures as of yet, but his Saye is looking to try and break. Possession given away by Derby to Calvin Phillips. Forward by Click. Little turn here. Lovely little turn. Kamaru!
Yes!
Into the roof of the nets. And Leeds have a third goal in the game. And it has been taken quite superbly by Kamaru.
Yeah, terrific goal. Great. Took it very well. And that little bit of pressure's paid off again.
What a move from Leeds again. They have been putting a bit of pressure on in the last few moments. But Kamaru, Eddie, had so much to do when this ball came to his feet.
He did well, just jinked by the defender. Took it onto his left foot and smashed it in the roof of the net. Great goal. 2 smashing goals the boys scored.
So Leeds have a 3-1 advantage. And a broad grin breaks out on the face there of Kamaru. Given his opportunity at the start of this season, Cooper plays that ball forward up towards Kamaru again, and still arriving there at the back post. It might come again. It's another goal. And this time it's Johnny Alioski who heads it in. Derby seemed to give it up and think the ball was going behind.
Hernandez done very well there. You know, I'm sure it was Hernandez who got to it then. Flipped it.
The whole ground stopped thinking it was going behind for a goal kick. Leeds didn't stop. They got the ball back across goal. And Alioski was able to head it home.
Great ball back, that.
Great header, another great header in this game. And Alioski sticks his right hand up. It evaded Kamaru. The great thing about that header, it was back to the direction Scott Carson was coming from.
But similar to the first one, headed it back.
Well, he forms the shape of a heart, Johnny Alioski, with his hands. And Bennett couldn't get there, so Leeds get away with it. Here's Calvin Phillips, on by Hernandez. Hernandez into Shackleton. Shackleton here to Patrick Bamford. Bamford up towards the edge of the penalty area. Bamford twists, he turns, and in the end he's challenged by Tamori, it is. Desperate to do well, Patrick Bamford. Possession is kept by Leeds though. It comes out here to Calvin Phillips. Phillips goes for goal, it's well wide.
When the goal kick's taken,
Haley Peacock Farrell will probably get the final touch here. It is all over, bar the whistle going. And the tension will begin to turn now to Tuesday night. There is the full-time whistle. We don't get the chance to take the goal kick. And the Leeds fans jump up in joy because their side have put in pretty much a complete performance here this evening at Pride Park, Eddie Gray.
Well, far the better side. I mean, really impressive again. I mean, you know, they've continued where they left off against Stoke. Just, you know, basically run over the top of Derby today. To say they're the home team, you know, and it's always a difficult place for us to come. But we won the game so easily today. And you know, once again, we're looking at a side that, you know, went to Reading and won, which is no easy task. And, you know, when you're looking at Derby, you think, well, Derby don't look that good. A bit like Stoke. But it's all down to us. You know, what we've done. And we performed tremendously well. You know, we've got after them, we've passed the ball well. We've, you know, created chances, we took our chances. You know, centre forwards get 2 goals. You know, and you get a goal from midfield, and, you know, everything's, you know, just, you know, and Alioski chips in as well. So, you know, everything looks good. You know, I mean, the Leeds United fans will be delighted with you know, not only the result, you know, the result's terrific, but the actual performance and the commitment the players showed. I think it's just terrific.